Hi. So I'm just going to be analyzing the market and seeing where things will probably go. So this is my daily analysis. I'm going to be making this every day. So, like I said, I'm a BTMM trader. So I believe that the market moves in a minimum of three pushes from the peak, level one, level two, and it creates another peak and it falls down. If it doesn't, if it continues, it will be creating resets, and it will extend levels, go up another level, or trade in that level. So this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing the market going in this direction, and um, and yeah. So this is the D1 outlook. I'm probably looking for buys up to around this area, up to this area. So let's see what's there on smaller time frames. I'm not yet convinced on the D1 because it's not yet, it's not giving me good structure. So based on the H4, I could like it. H4, based on the H4, I saw this trade yesterday. This fall, this fall right here. I saw it yesterday because you see it's trading in a range, it's respecting this level. So I could have taken that sell, and these are V751s, so I was gonna go all in. But this is actually good. So what's happening is that it's giving us good reasons to want to get into it because it's respecting this range. It's respecting this range, but it didn't get up to this level, so it's creating what's called a falling wedge. So if all of this wasn't visible, I was going to take the buy from this point. You see how it wicked and it rejected that, and probably expect it to come to these regions. These regions would be very ideal regions. Right, so it's creating what's called a falling wedge. It's creating what's called a falling wedge. So this is what's called a falling wedge. I'm looking at it and it's giving me good signs that it could be a falling wedge. So let me just show you what a falling wedge does. So you can see that price didn't reach this area, so that means it's creating a falling wedge or falling triangle. So what I'm going to be expecting, and this is how a falling wedge moves, bounces there and it gets compressed and it accumulates pressure and it's going to come up just like that. I'm inclined to believe the structure is going to come out like this. Why? Because look at how the TDI is moving. It peaked there. It didn't even create a shark fin out of my bands, my Bollinger bands. So I believe, and now look at where it is. I think it's going to fall from here and come down further, further agreeing with my analysis. So look at that lovely falling wedge. But remember, this can take days, if not weeks. So a breakout is coming, but when it will be coming, we don't know. So what we can do is just trade this range. What we can do is just trade this range. It's rejected this. I'm expecting it to fall around here. Let me remove this. I'm expecting it to fall around here, this area, and I'm expecting it to. So these are my expectations here, and to just bounce here, and to just keep bouncing, until it's accumulated enough pressure to go up and get into this area. Because remember, moving averages give us the range or an area where price is most likely going to be. So that's where I think it's going to come out somewhere around here. So I can't wait to see how what's going to happen. But this is a good buy. Might probably wait for it to come here, and this could be tomorrow. Or if it gives us a good sell structure, we'll come down with it. So this is my analysis for H4. So let me just mark my chart, and let me just mark my chart. Let me just mark my charts, and we'll see how it goes. Peak. Okay, now this is not important. I'm not going to share my strategy with you. So this is the outlook for my chart. For V751s, I'm expecting a good buy. Let's just go on H4 on M15, and let's just see how things are going. Yes, okay. See, we can't get into a buy now because it's almost in this region, so it will probably fall down, and we don't want to trail a trade. So I'm expecting it to come here, then come down. That's my V751's outlook. Let's look at crash 1000. Crash 1000. Let me just remove everything, and let's see what we got here. For crash 1000, this is a peak, and this is a level 1. This is level 2. 3, right, and it pushed down for another level on level 4. So just solely based on this, it seems ripe for a good buy. Good buy could have been somewhere around this area, but the thing is, it went and it hit the 50 EMA here, which could be a reset on the small time frame. So let's see what the small time frame is telling us. Remember, it was around here. So this is the small time frame. Okay, small time frame is telling us that we are here. We are there. We are there. So, what I'm seeing here is 1, 2, 3, peak 1, 2, and this is what we call this business here. sorry about that. This business here is called a safety trade. Safety trade happens in level 2. Let me just mark here. Safety trade happens in level 2 when price comes and it hits the 200 EMA and it goes down. Call that a safety trade in level 2. Excuse me. So I'm expecting further pushes down. Why am I expecting further pushes down? TDI has come and it created a shark fin there. So if it's created a shark fin there, we're going to assume that it's going to go down. So let's just see the smaller time frames and let's see what we have. Let's see what we have. Smaller time frames is also agreeing with this. It's going to I'm anticipating for price to come hit the signal line and come down there. It's created a good peak on this 800, so I can assume that it's going to keep going down. I wouldn't enter into this trade just yet until it gives me a good structure. So good structure would mean that I'm expecting it to come again, then to come down. It is a good sale. It is a good sell because it has to fall into level 3. By falling into level 3, I mean that price must come down in this region, then protrude and go lower. So this is my anticipation. Price is supposed to go lower. So I'm looking for good sell opportunities on Crash 1000 on a smaller time frame. Good sell opportunities on Crash 1000. Good sell opportunities on Crash 1000. Okay, let's look at V100. V100 is like it opposes V75. Does it oppose? Let's see. No, V100 creates the same structure as V75. Just look at this. Let's look at this last part. Let's look at that. And look at that. It's almost similar. There's some similarity there. So what I'm going to be expecting here, I'm also expecting in V75. So let's just remove everything there and get a clean chart. So you can see a clean chart. Let's see which one I like for this. Okay. Let's see which one I like for this. Okay. Let's go on H4. Right, so I'm going to add out my levels. Okay, so on H4, I'm seeing further falls because I'm anticipating that these two are going to cross the 200 EMA and the 800 EMA to create a death cross or a golden cross, whatever you like to call it. So let's see what H1 is telling us. Okay. 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 So I wouldn't enter the trade now because I'm too late, but it's giving us good sell positions. Sorry, it's giving us good sell entries. It's giving us good sell entries. So look at this. Okay, I'm expecting price to push down, and it's going to support this area. This area. Price is going to go lower than that. I think price is going to go lower than that and fall down. Yeah. So let's see what the smaller time frames are telling us. Okay. Smaller time frames. Wow. This is lovely. This is lovely. So look at what the smaller time frames are telling us. If this is voila. 2. 1. Sorry. 2. It's going to keep falling. So I'm anticipating more sells on 300. Okay. The sells on 300. Crash 500. Crash 500 is falling. Okay, this has rejected that, so I'm expecting it to fall, maybe. Expecting it to fall. Maybe it'll respect that fall because it rejected here, created a pin there and rejected. So what's going to happen is that the TDI is telling us that this is a peak. So I'm expecting a fall. I'm expecting it to respect this region. I'm expecting it to respect this region and to fall. So now it's ranging. Let's see what D1 is telling us. Okay. I think week 1 could be showing us a peak. Let's do this. Okay. So this is D1 and D1. We're just seeing how things are going to go. The reason why I'm more inclined for this buy is because it's okay. For the sell, it's showing us that it's going to fall down. The TDI is giving us a sell signal. It's giving us a sell signal. This is the previous high, so it's on the previous high. It's on the previous high. So let's see how price is going to respect that region. It pinned here. This thing, it's, so let's see what D4 is telling us, what H4, sorry, is telling us. H4, it rejected this zone, and TDI is telling us that it could fall. So if I'm going to take this trade, I'm going to take a sell and let it fall to about this region. Let it fall to about this region. Okay. It's probably creating a peak. Okay. So the reason why I would like this is because it's creating an M and it's going to fall around this area. Sorry, it's going to fall around this area, at least for the first fall. Maybe fall around here, then it's going to come lower. So I like this for a sell. Okay, and in terms of order blocks, this is an order block. This is a breaker. And this is a source. And this is a source. And I'm anticipating for price to fall, revisit, and keep going down. But I'm seeing good sells on this. I'm seeing good sells on this. I like it for this sell. I like it for that sell. Yeah. Okay, so that's V10. So I'm just going to be choosing just a few trades, and just to see how things are going to go. This one is good for a buy. This one is good for a buy. V25 is good for a buy. Okay, you see what I was talking about when I said the EMAs have to be fanned out. This is a really, really good time for a good buy. It's already created a lovely anchor there on D1. Let's see what H4 is telling us. Okay. H4 is telling us that it peaked there and did the thing there. So I'm anticipating that it is going to rise there. This could be TP1 and this could be TP2. Let's see what smaller time frames are telling us. Smaller time frames. Okay, so smaller time frames. Yes, this is one peak. If this is one, and if this is two. I'm expecting it to keep going up, but this is not a good place to enter. I'll probably be taken out, so I need to wait for TDI to give me good confirmations. Then I enter. Let's look at M15. Maybe M15 will give us good entry regions. Okay. So probably I'd wait for it to bounce on this. Then I think it's going to keep bouncing because the EMAs are close together. So this is a good indicator for a breakout about to happen on my TDI, because the bands are squeezed close together. Look at what happens when bands are squeezed. Look at this region. Bands are squeezed. It will create a bottom. Then, boom, go in the opposite direction. And look at what happened here. Go at the bottom and boom. So I can either buy here, put my stop loss somewhere there, and let the trade ride. So I'm anticipating this to be a good long-term buy. And by good long-term buy, I mean we could be buying up till this region in just buys. So that's my bias for V25. So as you have seen, this is how I analyze the market. And yeah, I hope I haven't given away too much in terms of information. So I'm just going to be looking for small confirmations throughout the day, and yeah, I'll give an update at night. Hopefully the trades would have, or my anticipations would have gone in my favor. This is Benai signing out.